But this report is clear. Moral responsibility lies with Putin, and it's further evidence of the shocking and reckless hostile activity on UK soil. And so it's very important that we put in the most stringent sanctions and the GRU for the first time, but it also reinforces why we need to remain vigilant to the ever-present threat that is there from Putin and from Russia. That's not just in Ukraine. In this case, the report is clear, it's on our soil. And here I am at Lossiemouth, where we've been discussing with personnel the work that they are doing to keep us safe from Russian threats, particularly in our waters. We have to be rooted in the cause of the conflict here. We have stood obviously with Ukraine, with our allies, for the best part of 4 years now. We will continue to do so to make sure Ukraine is in the strongest possible position should the conflict continue, and in the strongest possible position should there be a ceasefire and a lasting peace. But we also need to be aware of the threat that we face in the United Kingdom, the threats in our waters in recent weeks, and that's why it's very important that I'm here at Lossiemouth talking to the service personnel who play a really important part in keeping us safe. We do everything within our power to make sure that we keep all of our citizens safe and sound. The report is absolutely clear where responsibility lies here. As you will imagine, we work with our allies on intelligence material all of the time to keep our country safe. So whether it's intelligence, whether it's the operations that are carried out from bases such as this, we do everything within our power, working with our key allies to keep ourselves safe and to keep our citizens safe from all threats, but particularly at the moment, threats from Russia.
Good morning. Thank you.
Tori, thank you. This is an important moment for two nations that share deep bonds. We established NATO together. For decades, we defended the northern flank of Europe together. We stand with Ukraine together. And we, with this agreement, plan to develop our defence relationship together for a new era of threat.
History together. We will defend ourselves together. We will deter together.
And this Lone House agreement means that together we will develop and we will operate a combined force of at least 13 anti-submarine frigates in the North Atlantic and High North. It means that together we will develop a new generation of uncrewed military and maritime vessels together. It means that we will together develop a new generation of munitions in order that together we can reinforce wider European security and the security of our two nations.
This signing marks the beginning of a new path of enhanced partnership and defence cooperation between our two countries to promote security on NATO's northern flank and in the North Atlantic, as you underlined. Again,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Morning.
So I'm really pleased about the strength of the relationship, the opportunity I'm going to have today to discuss with you all the important issues. thank you, as ever, for your absolutely steadfast support of Ukraine, leading from the front, being an absolutely vital member of the coalition willing, and vital to the thinking that we are all putting into how we go forward in relation to that dreadful conflict, and on wider issues, whether it's the Middle East, Sudan, and other global issues.
So today we are concluding a very important agreement on defence cooperation and integration. And it's normal to put that into an historic context, which is important to both countries. But this is really about the present. This is about acknowledging where Europe stands and what we need to take care of security for the future. So this is an agreement looking ahead. And when Norway is now purchasing new frigates from the United Kingdom, it means that we are making significant steps as integration. Because we share waters, we share the strategic environment, and we share also very like-minded reading of what is the security challenges ahead of us. And we want to be in front of that and not running after. And I think during this day we will spend a lot of time on Ukraine, because this is the critical issue of our times. There's a war waging in Europe, and again, you know, I appreciate the very close relationship on how we analyze the situation and how you, together with French and German colleagues, lead the coalition of the willing in a way which I think is Europe at its best, actually.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.